Hello, good morning, traders. I hope you're well. So, in today's video, I want to share with you some information about that dreaded word taxation. So, in our Facebook group the other day, somebody asked me, do we need to pay tax? What are the consequences if we're investing in cryptos? And it's a really, really important area because I believe that cryptos are going to explode much, much higher from where we are in today's prices. And if you are investing, there's a good chance that you might make a lot of money, which is great. But then you're going to start to think about tax, and that's what most people do. They think about it after the fact. The reality is that we need to think about it now and prepare. So, in simple terms, when I got started out in cryptocurrencies, cryptos were not regarded as an investment tool. In fact, most people regarded them as a scam. But since then, they've grown and grown, and now they're being looked at as a serious investment asset class. And that's why you're seeing big corporations like Fidelity, like JP Morgan, all dipping their toes into cryptocurrencies. So that means that suddenly the HMRC, the tax people, wherever you are, want to be paid. Okay. In some jurisdictions, there's no need. Okay. So in some jurisdictions, it's still tax free for now. So look, guys, you can avoid it and you can just put a blind eye to it and not pay your taxes. However, I don't recommend that because the reality is if you get correct tax planning right now, the chances are is that you're going to pay maybe a percentage, 20%, for example, depending on how it's structured. So that's where it gets a little bit more complicated. But should you do it under a company and pay corporation tax? Well, that's one way of doing it. But you've got to be careful because even under a company, you've got to distinguish between whether it's an investment or whether it's trading, because trading can fall under corporation tax. Investment will be capital gains tax. Now, I do want to stress, guys, as I'm explaining all these things, I'm not a tax expert and I have an accountant that basically advises me on how best to structure these trades and investments in cryptocurrencies in order to pay, the right amount of tax, but as make it as tax efficient as possible. My advice in general is go and speak to an accountant now before you make a lot of money, because they may be able to structure your investment in a certain way that will allow you to have a much more tax efficient amount to pay. Now, if you think about it like this, if you just kind of leave it to chance and then you suddenly make all this money, well, the reality is then now you're going to have to pay income tax or forever be waiting for the moment where the tax man is going to come after you. And the reality is, guys, they're not going to come after you when you've made £1,000. They're going to come after you when you've made a lot of money. And that's how it works. They go after the big guys, the guys that are where they can get a lot of revenue. They don't have the resources to chase you for £1,000, but they do have the resources to chase you. And apart from anything else, look, the reality is like we have to pay tax. It's just part of our society, part of how the ecosystem works. And I kind of look at it as part of, it's like when we trade with a broker, we have to pay fees. Okay. Everybody's got to get what they've got to get. But as long as we make a lot of money, guys, as long as we do well, we should all be happy. Okay. So yes is the answer. You do, depending on your jurisdiction, if you're in the UK, you do have to pay tax. So speak to your accountants now, because I do think that cryptos are here to stay, but also there are enormous opportunities for substantial growth from where we are today. I do hope that helps, guys. Have a great day. Good trading. Speak to you soon. Take care.